So, just talking about that judgment? Yes. What about the unfavorable judgment? Judgment or decision? I went to Walmart because I got a new SD card. Yes. And I got two boxes of toasted O's. Yes. But they have a little game here called Shape and Match. Yeah. Match each object to its corresponding top circle view. Yes. Now, there are colors and there are shapes. Yes. And then there's the big picture. Yeah. Now, for a lot of you, you can't see the color of the law. You can't see the shape of the law. Pooch. You can't see the intent of the law. You just cannot see what the law was intending. Yeah. The shape of the law or the color of the law. Now, if I spent some time, I think I could win the prize for being able, yes, to match each object to its corresponding shape. It'd take me a little while, yeah, but I think I could do it. Now, for those that don't understand the big picture, what's the law supposed to look like? Yes. The shape of the law. Why is the law worded the way that it is? And the color of the law. There were some intentions of Roe versus Wade. Now, in 2019, I found out that somebody used my genetics without my knowledge, yes, to make a little communication system of little boys and girls. Oh. Now, I would have said that if you, as a woman, do not know how it is that you're pregnant, yes, you should remove it. Poop. Because we should only be having babies, yes, that we want because we know how it was that we were impregnated. Now, for the idiot fucks in the states that decided to pass legislation that said, well, we're going to completely outlaw, yes, all abortions because we're going to do things to the population and we want to protect our own genetics. I will find every dog in every state, yes, that has been using the wombs of American citizens without their knowledge. Because this idea that you're going to protect your genetics from being aborted, because I do know women that said, well, I just don't know how I got this little Paul boy or girl. Poop. Well, it looks to me like somebody squirted some sperm up there. Yes. While you were ovulating. Yes. And then they had you have fornication. Sexual intercourse. And tried to make it look like the individual that you were having sex with, yes, was the parent when they weren't. Now, I mentioned wanting to do some genetic testing on the actual individuals that have been birthed. Yes, because your laws, yes, make it a crime to abort your genetics. Now, give me the idiots right now in the southern states, yes, that don't realize that if a woman, yes, within the first 3 months of conception, cannot explain how it was that I got pregnant, it's probably because it's your genetics, lawmakers. It's probably your family lawmakers right now that decided that you had to protect your own genetics instead of protecting the citizens of the United States. Now, when you look at it, there's the shape. Oh, there's the color. Oh, and then there's the actual intent of the law. Now, for all of those that said, well, poop, I will sue each and every oath of all because all you did was protect your genetics from being aborted because you've been using the wombs of American women without their knowledge and then acting like you have no idea about what you've been doing. Now, why don't we look at the intent of Roe versus Wade? For any woman, yes, that is concerned about that grouping of cells that cause them to not menstruate that month, yes, why don't you have an examination and find out if you're pregnant and make that decision within the first 3 months? Because I like to have the autopsies of anything and everything that's removed from the wombs of American women so that I could find out the actual genetics, yes, of what it was that was gestating in those wombs. And then I could ask myself, well, what was the actual cause of death? Now, you fucking dogs have been using the wombs of American women. Now, my thought is, yes, somebody should challenge these decisions of the southern states about this whole idea of what it is that they're doing, because as right now,